Okay, so in this second video I will show you how to organize things a little bit and how to prepare the FPT table to be edited for United Pinball. So first let's do some cleaning here. So we don't need the ROM anymore as we copied it into the VPNM ROM directory. And let's say that we will make just a directory for the documentation and extract here the VP table. Let's pass it to VP table. Okay, and by the way, we will try to launch it. Sorry. Okay, so it's working.
Hey, let's party!
So it's working, and we will keep it just if you don't know how things work. We can try it if you don't own the real table. Then, but most important, we will use it for the script, and this script is in Visual Basic, but it will be a useful reference because it's already working with the ROM, and so we will check how things are done for the switch numbers and so on, if not everything is inside the documentation. Speaking of about the documentation, let's open it. Most of the time for any table you will use only three pages of the documentation, and it's the diagrams of the locations and the table of the lamp and the switch and solenoids. So for example, here is the lamp location diagram on this one. It's on page 1891. You have also the lamp matrix here, which synthesize all the lamps and with the connection inside the real pinball, but we won't use it so much. And I think it's up. Okay, the same for the switches. So this is really handy, and the best practice is to print those different pages so that when we will do something inside United Pinball, we can check that the corresponding switch or lamp or solenoid has been converted and taken into account. Okay, so let's keep it open, right? And right now we will extract here the table, the United Pinball table, the Future Pinball table. And as maybe you know, United Pinball is able to import directly Future Pinball table, but only the different elements, not the behavior, which is the script of it. Let's open it in Future Pinball. Actually, Future Pinball, if you don't know how it works, is a 3D pinball simulator, and it doesn't take into account the real ROM simulation as it made by Visual Pinman. So everything is rewrote in script, also in Visual Basic script, but as we want to interface it with the real ROM simulated by Visual Pinman, we won't need it. So here is the script and how it looks. So it's often a huge script because it has to mimic the whole table, the whole ROM behavior, the whole machine behavior. so it's quite big, but we won't need it anymore. And as it's simulating everything in the ROM, it needs different resources which we don't need anymore. And so that's why the first step is cleaning the Future Pinball table, and we will start in this video. So let's save as a new name, because we will modify it. Okay, and I will show you a quick example of how to clean. First is the sound manager, and it's really a tedious process because you will have to you can't select all to delete the sound, so it's really annoying. And moreover, we have to take care because some of the sounds are still used, and it's almost always only the mechanical sound. So for example, the ball release, let's play it. This is a mechanical sound. Often it's linked to the Future Pinball library, and other like this one are to simulate the ROM, so we won't need it anymore. And so we will have to remove it one by one, and of course just check every time that it's not a mechanical sound. That's why we saved also, because if we make a mistake we can take it back. But most of the time the names are quite good. For example, if it's a linked sound to the library, you have to keep it most of the time. And others like are often named here with a prefix like FX. So let's play it, and we say that we know that it's a mechanical sound, so you have to delete all the other sounds. We'll do it right now, and I will take you back. I will make a pause on the video. See you. Well, so I just did it. It was really tedious, but if some of you can script this, it will be great. But let's keep it right now. We will save, and as it's important to keep track of what we did, to go back if we made a mistake, we will make some changelog.txt and write just for the V01 resources cleaning. Okay, right now we did only for the sound manager, but we will be able to do it for other things like the music manager, the font manager. We will do it right now. There is no font on this one. Actually, fonts are the DMD often, and so on. So you have to clean it. I did the cleanment for the fonts also, and we'll do other cleanings later. So right now we can try to open it into Unit3D Pinball. As you will see, importing FPT is far longer than native tables, but we'll talk about it later. So now let's open our table and Elvira. Okay. We'll launch the first one. It was without the modifications. It's just to show you how many resources there are in here. 500. Let's quit this one. And with the small cleans that we made, we will see the difference and what we want in terms of loading, because it's important as we will have to reload everything. So here it is, 438 resources. You'll see later that we will do further cleanings, and in the next video we'll start scripting. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.